There's one question I get asked from my friends that play League on a near constant basis. Why don't I play mid Illaoi more often than I do? She's OP, can bully most matchups there, but to them I say, I am not afraid of 2v1s, camping junglers, or matchup disparities that would make most masochists say, nah fam, I choose life. But that lane frightens me. The dark side of mid lane can be truly summed up into a single set of truths. It's up to you to leash the jungler for Scuttle, because he's a Yuumi support 1 trick who got auto-filled and didn't dodge because, well, what's elo? You'll have to deep ward jungle because your support's too busy flirting with the ADC to notice by having an all-you-can-eat buffet on the rest of the map. The jungler will ask, what are objectives again? Dragons don't exist, and the only Baron he's ever heard of is the red Baron sitting in his freezer at home. The first major problem you'll deal with is the enemy jungler's obsessive fixation over his mid laner's game state. Don't worry, this isn't because you're pushed up, it's because Vi has an unhealthy obsession with extreme fisting. You'll see the enemy junglers at level 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. You might as well post up on your half of the lane as soon as you level and wait for Vi as she rocket punches her way across the lane from river to river, looking like she's losing a fist fight to the invisible ghost of Vander, who's telling her he's disappointed in her because of how she treated Jinx. With the amount of CS you're going to lose from staring at a black and white screen all match, you might as well buy a support item so you can ward both sides of the river. You're going to be the only one warding this game anyway. When playing mid lane solo queue, it kind of feels like you're teaching the jungler how to play while also keeping your macro at acceptable levels. 60 CS at 10 minutes, you must be a mid laner. It constantly feels like I'm pinging the level 30 jungler who just wanted to try ranked because it looked fun. When dragons are up, Rift, to peel off a fight for Scuttler, I can't rotate, stop sitting in a bush waiting for a gank for 2 minutes. Why are you doing this to me? I want to go home. Yes, I know most of these timers are now on the minimap, but our jungler didn't purchase that DLC. And you might be lucky to see him once all game anyway. Now I'm getting flashbacks to my childhood. I need to call my mother and ask when my aunt is coming home. Another reason why mid lane is the dark side of League, ranked. You woke up ready for a challenge before school or work, want to have a competition of brain bronze as 2 clever and competent teams play chess across the map, each trying to one-up each other and making big brain plays while fighting dirty and down to the last man 5v5s to hopefully pull their side just a little bit closer to victory. Good luck. You just got teamed up with the bot lane couple memeing for lulz, and the top laner who's on dial-up, and a jungler who misclicked on rank and has never played before in his life. What's that he has? Don't worry, it's not their account, they're on their boyfriend's account. Don't report him for inting, he doesn't deserve that, but that means it's true for the other team though, right? No, you got Tyler1 doing an unranked challenger stream, and I think I see Tiltarella playing Sion top making cheese videos on the top laner who is disconnecting from the game more than I disconnect from reality in my day-to-day life. Let's talk about teamwork for a minute. Now I'm not talking about when you load up with your 5-stack, the one that hasn't been online in 4 months. Well, when you load up with your 5-stack, you can just call over comms for Scuttler, Baron, laners are missing, rotate for dragon, ganks, counter ganks, etc. Now, when you're in the deep dark pits of hell known as solo queuing mid, don't you dare ping anyone or ask for anything, ever. Ping that your laner is missing twice, back and buy items, 20 seconds later, Sylas ganks bot and absolutely destroys them. You can almost hear your ADC and support's fingers smacking into the keyboard from across the country as they say, listen here you dog shit bitch, ping laner missing next time, FF at 15, mid laner trash, trolling with the Illaoi mid pick, how am I supposed to CS? I'm the carry, let me carry, the hell is your problem? I bet your mother is real proud of you. 3 minutes later you get 4 men ganked by the whole enemy squad without a single ping. Walk it off Illaoi, don't let Nagakebora see you cry. And forget about bot lane or top lane, or the jungler for that matter, rotating to defend your tower. It's not like mid-tier 1 tower standing after laning phase increases the odds of winning the game significantly, or anything like that. Now let's talk about something real quick. While your support is bot side holding ADC's hands so they don't get lost in their backyard, the enemy support and ADC are going to roll up onto your lane with the jungler at various points throughout the match because the enemy Sylas can't seem to find any CS from all the black and white on his screen. Vi stands for violence, more like Vi stands for Vi, I'm going to stay in your lane and sniff your butthole the whole game, get used to it. Our jungler never heard of counter ganking or using pressure on opposite sides of the map to get the other lanes ahead, it's just a Ram Illaoi day, I guess. Everyone wants a piece of the Illaoi pie, and they almost always want a piece before she's ready to serve it up. They can still catch these hands though, Mid lane is honestly like trying to play the game with 3 junglers and a mid laner trying to kill you. All of the time. Are they in this bush? Yes. Am I going to risk walking up toward it? No. This is Schrodinger's cat in practical application. The bush can keep its secrets. Now let's talk about roaming. Ping that you're on your way bot or type into chat just so they can politely inform the enemy laners that I am on my way and force them under tower in less time than it takes for your hopes and dreams of climbing to be dashed when you saw a Malzahar lock in support. It's alright, I was just trying to get y'all out the mud, my bad. And another thing, why are the bot laners going Malzahar and Cassie again? I'm just going to leave this here. I've got nothing to say about that, folks. Oh, and another thing. Why is it the top laner can go 0, 10, and 1 and no one bats an eye? But the mid laner goes 4, 1, and 3 before 10 minutes and it's FF at 15, report mid for inting. Y'all are more toxic than my ex-wife's lawyer the day we finalized the divorce. You should work on that. The concept of being a team player and team game seems to be lost on most League players. But I want to shout out ADC mains real quick. ADC mains are your stereotypical definition of a Napoleon complex. They hear that carry is in their name and they take it to heart. The amount of flame I get off an ADC would burn a whopper. Seriously, sit down Xayah, don't act like you don't get one shot by enemy wards until level 16. They get the impression that they would have tanked the 4-man gank and got away with 4 kills and the tower. Meanwhile, Vi shows her head in bot river and they're running for the hills faster than the French ran from their opponents in any war ever. Damn, we haven't even talked about Smurfs yet. Well, welcome to mid lane, home of the hard-stuck Diamond 4 who needs to feel good about himself, so he logs into his Bronze 4 account to shit all over your game. Why is this a mid lane problem? Well, the potential for mid lane to carry more weight than Atlas makes it a juicy target for the Smurfs who have no faith in their Bronze 4 counterparts. He doesn't care you downloaded the game last weekend and are still learning. He's the one that will tell you to uninstall the game, go shit a brick, that his game was GG easy at level 3, and with this much black and white playing on your monitor, honestly just turn on TV Land and watch Mindy Griffith show and let your eyes get used to the contrast. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and comment down below and tell me why you think mid lane is the dark side of League. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing. It would mean the world to me and I think you'd get some value out of it. But anyway, welcome to the Bear Cave, and I will see you all on the dark side of League.